And for my next lawsuit, here I have, I'm kidding about this. I'm done with this crap. You people ain't going to support me because I guess you don't care. Pay your $50. Just pay your $50 and stay asleep. I have here copies of the bylaws. This one's from 1996, May 26, 1996. Next amendment, May 27th, 2006. Next amendment, May 27, 2013. Next amendment, May 29, 2020. Now, how do these bylaws get amended? Let's go back here to 96. It's on the last page. By the way, this is the last set of bylaws that are legitimate. Every more recent copy of the bylaws, illegitimate, and I'm going to show you why. See Article 10 here. Amendments. The Board of Governors shall appoint a committee of voting members to propose the amending. That's supposed to be propose the amending of the bylaws of the association. This committee shall recommend to the Board of Governors the proposals, which in turn shall be presented to the voting members at the annual meeting. The proposals will be published, here's another great laugh, will be published in the March-April issue of the Meadview Monitor and the official publication of the association. Now, I want you to consider where they published and voted on removing this provision for amending the bylaws. I'm going to say that again. What if they published, this is a proposal for the amendment of the bylaws, we're removing the provision to amend the bylaws, therefore the bylaws can never be amended again. I don't think that was ever voted on. However, in all future, it's 2013, 2006, and 2020. I'll show you this. When I go to Article 10 in these new documents, it's gone. The amendment procedure is gone. We now only have 11 articles, whereas we used to have Article 10 was amendments, Article 11 was notice, and then Article 12 was just the corporate seal. Stay with me. Article 10 now is no longer about amendments. They simply cut that out and moved it up. All of these are the same. Here's the most recent. You can pick this up today. You can pick this up right off the MCA website. They're doing this stuff in your face, folks. They're doing it right in your face. And all you got to do is keep paying your $50 and say, it's not worth it. Just pay your money. Shut up and pay your money. That's the board talking. That's not me. This is the most recent copy. Article 10, what used to be amendments is gone. They just moved everything up. So now there's only Article 11, which is this corporate seal. 11 and 12 used to follow Article 10. So they removed the ability to amend this. So how, since 1996, did they keep amending these bylaws when there's no provision in the bylaws to amend the bylaws? Think that one over? Here's the next joke they're pulling on you. Pay your $50. Be quiet and pay your $50. These are the Articles of Incorporation. This is the document provided to the state. Obviously, the Commission of the State of Arizona. This is a real state document that created the MCA. This is from back in 1970. This document created the MCA and created the MCA as a legitimate corporation. Now look at this. The first thing it states, once it gets, it goes to the preamble. The first thing it says here is the principal office of this corporation shall be located in Phoenix, Maricopa County, Arizona. Does the MCA have its principal office in Phoenix, Maricopa County? Violation of the first premise of the corporation we call the MCA. Now, this goes on to talk about maintaining, improving, and protecting the value of properties, blah, blah, blah. Basically, it talks about enforcing the rules to make sure Meadview doesn't turn into a shithole. Anyway, they're violating that. You can chew on that for a while and look that up yourself. So what does the MCA do for us? What do they do? Do they protect our property values? No. The one thing they do, the one thing that they take seriously is putting liens on people's property if you don't pay your assessments. That they'll do. This is off the Mojave County self-service website. These are documentations. This is 2025 alone. This is the calendar year 2025 alone. They place liens on 137 properties. These are your neighbors' properties. These are real people. I quit highlighting, but all these are MCA, and the date is within 2025. 137 properties they put liens on. A lien on your property means somebody is saying, you owe me money, and the longer it goes on, you owe me money plus interest. This is called a land grab. This is the only thing the MCA enforces. All they want is your money, or they will put a lien on your property. These are your neighbors. These are real people. I can't help you. My situation's changed. This stuff has suddenly become very trivial given some changes in my financial situation. So, if you want to protect your Meadview, you better get to work.